How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome back to Muv-Luv Monday, and welcome to the aftermath of one of the most ridiculous events. Like, it's all just insanity. Silvio still being just super flirted with. I don't know. They're just trying to get him excited. I'm still not entirely sure why. I think they're trying to, like, suss out something, because, like, every time he has, like, his, like, oh, like, his Nirvana moment, like, there's somebody bursts out laughing, and all the Valkyries, like, immediately, like, tackle them or escort them out or something. Something goes on. And so, like, there's something going on, but I'm not entirely sure what. Just all according to Yuko's plans, because Silvio's as dense as boulders. However, he is heroic because after depantsing Munakata and all the other shenanigans, he saw that, like, there was a truck that, like, who dropped, like, a load of, like, steel beams, like, it fell out and it was gonna, like, crush Munakata, and he was able to save her, but he couldn't really save himself. It was still too much. He was eventually rescued by one of the mechanized soldiers who saw the accident, but he, like, fell unconscious, and we're waking up here, which I'm guessing is gonna be the medical center or whatever. So yeah, let's jump in, but thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a good time, just as like I will. I mean, come on, this is going to be great. It's Muv-Luv. How can we not enjoy ourselves? So let's jump right in, shall we? I don't remember seeing this ceiling before. Where am I? Everything hurts. Ugh. The last thing I remember is trying to protect Misei from all the metal beams.
Misei-san, オルランディ注意が。
Oh, okay.
注意。気がついたのか?
Hi, Lieutenant Munakata, Lieutenant Kazama.
まだ起き上がらない方がいい。トウコ、副司令を呼んできてくれ。
Fetch, okay.
はい。
Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
ダメだ。横になっているんだ。
Okay.
すまなかった。
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one who's at fault. I couldn't protect you.
いや。
Oh.
そういう話じゃない。
Does she feel guilty now because I've been manipulating him? You're worried because I collapsed? There's no need to be. There's no need to be. I collapsed because I'm a cryptid. Cybrid. It's nothing major, really. I can perform superhuman feats, but only for so long. The strain on my organic parts is too much. I ran at full speed to catch the iron frame, which caused my heart and lungs to work overtime. I fainted from anemia. Simple as that. It's no different from a circuit breaker tripping. You don't need to worry about me. Lieutenant? He doesn't see himself as human anymore at all. Like, he's still more human than robot, but, like, he doesn't see himself like that anymore. Well, it makes me wonder. I wonder if we could talk to, like, George Lucas and, like, the other writers of the original Star Wars. Wonder what they thought Vader thought of himself. Like, because Vader was also a cybrid, you know, he was, like, he had a lot of cybernetic, like, stuff keeping him alive, keeping him together, replaced his limbs and a lot of, like damaged organs and tissue. But he was still more of a person. He didn't look it. Like, on purpose. He was designed, like, his appearance and, like, the voice change and everything was meant to make him look almost like a devil or demon, you know, like, not like a relatable person. But then he to his core, he ultimately was still a person, and, like, even he kind of forgot that. And Silvio kind of has a similar thing. He's kind of had his own Vader stuff, but instead of, like, feeling like he'd fallen so far, it didn't matter, like, how much further he went, he decided to destroy his own, like, personality in an attempt to be the person he believed should have gotten out of that disaster alive. Dang, opening up really serious all of a sudden.
自分のことをそんな風に機械のように言わないでくれ。
I'm sorry. My prosthetic skin might make me look like a real human being, but there's no denying that almost everything underneath is artificial, hollow. In fact, I must not forget, living like this is my way for atoning for my sins. But still, even if I'm a machine, if that soldier as the powered exoskeleton hadn't intervened, I would have died there and then. That much is obvious.
私は君に助けられた。
No, that soldier did. I only bought him some time. I'm sorry. She isn't the only person I should be apologizing to, though. I owe Renzo an apology as well. After all, I'm not the one who feels this way toward Mise. It's him. I do not exist. My failure is his failure. If he had been in my place, he wouldn't have failed to protect her. Not in a million years. I still have a long way to catch up with him. I disgraced him. I degraded him, and I endangered the life of Mise, the woman he cares so much about. Fetch, man, come on! This is really taking it far. I'm sorry.
Silvio.
However, I can't back out now. That's not an option. Even if what happened with the truck was an accident, I can't run away. That goes double for what happened if what happened was deliberate. My legs and my left arm seem to be alright. Same for my hip joint. They took the brunt of the force. I don't think anything's broken. I must have a guardian angel. I'll need to rest tonight, but I should be back to normal by tomorrow, and I'd like to ask for your help again. I figured out what the third item is.
Munakata.
Interesting. Munakata always came off very cold, except for like when she really needed to. She was always very deflective and very like sarcastic. You know, that was her way of dealing with stuff and helping other people deal with stuff. That was kind of what her role was in Alternative. Like, she was there, and then after the craziness of the 21st operation, she kind of stepped up and helped Takeru like really process a lot of his emotions. She was a big part of that because she deep down has a good understanding of people. But here we're seeing a lot more of a vulnerable side to her where like she genuinely, I think, is feeling guilty for like so obviously manipulating him, and like maybe she's thinking now about how like when they're done, he likely will have failed this mission so hard he could ruin his whole career because of how poorly this whole operation is gonna go. I wonder if she's thinking about that. Don't look so down. You're worrying too much.
心配もする。医者は完全な診察をすることができないというし。
Why?
副司令は一目見ただけで何も問題ないと、それだけで。
With how common artificial organs are in the Far East, it sounds like what any regular doctor around these parts would do. And the XO's diagnosis was correct. There's nothing wrong with me. Normally, every muscle fiber in my body would be screaming right now, but luckily that's not the case. For a life-threatening situation, it seems like the strain on my body wasn't all that great. A small mercy. I can still carry on.
私はあなたに何もしてやれることがない。
Aw, fetch, man. Your pity is making me uncomfortable, Lieutenant.
ごめんなさい。
Now you did it again.
副司令、こちらです。
はいはい、わかってるわよ。大丈夫だって。ほら、元気そうじゃない。
副司令、お忙しい中、申し訳ございません。
Mm-hmm.
本当よ。ちょっとあんた、私の警護に来たんでしょ？あんたが怪我してちゃどうしようもないじゃない。
Harsh but fair, harsh but fair.
私の盾になったって言うならまだしも、全然関係ないし。
I'm sorry.
文句でも言ってやろうかと思ってたけど。風間？
No?
はい。オルランディ注意。これをご覧ください。
Plan. What changed? I've seen wires like that one before. That's a piece from one of the wire ropes the pickup truck was using, correct? To secure the construction materials?
この端を見てください。
Oh, it was cut, wasn't it? It's a clean cut. That wire didn't snap on its own. Oh, fetch. Maybe there is something to this. Unless this is also part of Yuko's plan.
そうです。切断面を検査してもらいましたが、人工的に切り込みを入れられていた可能性が高いようです。
Meaning it wasn't an accident. Then why? The saboteur must have known there's no way the doctor could have been harmed by that, and that means she wasn't the objective. If I had to take a guess, I'd bet whoever did this wasn't targeting anyone in particular. They were sending a message. At first glance, the message looked like a threat directed at Dr. Kyozuki, one telling her to cancel the presentation. Well, once you read between the lines, it's more likely they're telling us that they know about the existence of a defector among the ranks of the Goto institution, that they're aware of my dealings with Misei as well. And that when push comes to shove, they can use that intel to throw Alternative 4 into disarray. Simply put, our saboteur is telling us it doesn't matter whether the presentation is held or not. They have other means at their disposal to get rid of Alternative 4. This is all hypothetical, of course, but I don't think I'm that far off track. He actually might not be if it's not a plan of Yuko's. It might be an attempt to send a message or a threat by going after her subordinates rather than just her. But it also kind of says they can't just go straight for her. Looks like Misei and I have attracted far more attention than I was counting on. I need to be especially careful from now on, or maybe I could use this to my own advantage, try to wrap up everything in one go. Or it was a hit made by his people who have lost contact with him, their messages are being intercepted, and they're worried that like Misei has distracted him, so that they thought, well, if we get rid of her, maybe we can like snap him out of it. That also is another angle. God, there's too many angles this could be.
シルビオ、難しい顔してるわね。今日はもう考えるのはやめて、ゆっくり休んだ方がいいわ。
Right. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I can't have Misei worrying too much. I still need her help.
今は警戒レベルも上がってるし、今晩はそっちに任せなさい。でもこれから第5の連中の動きが活発化していくのは間違いないでしょうから、あんたしっかり仕事してちょうだいよ。
Right. Roger that.
それじゃあね。
Of course. That's how you say that. Somewhere in Yokohama base. 2100 hours.
以上が本日作戦2日目の結果です。何かあれば。図書室でのあれはさすがにやりすぎではありませんか？もう少し私を信用してもらいたい。
Oh yeah. In fact, though, it kind of backfired. She obviously didn't follow through.
ああ、ごめん。でもあれは信用してないんじゃなくて心配してたの。でも結構良かったわよ。いい女っぷりが板についてきたじゃない。
Oh man.
好きでやっているんじゃありません。任務ですから。それよりも副司令、トラスの件は危なかったですね。
Yeah.
あそこまで身に危険が迫る場合は、事前に教えていただきたいのですが。
Yuko Sensei!
無理。だってあれ私じゃないもん。
Wait, what? Really?
ま、当然そういうことも起きるわよね。今の段階で相手の出方を断定するわけにはいかないけど、向こうは間違いなくシルビオに何かあると考えているわね。餌に寄ってきたってところかしら。
So Silvio is not the target. Interesting.
ええ。ここに来て突然、スタグナーが次々と炙り出されているわけですから。
So that's the people they've been like grabbing, right? But like, what's Stagner? And like, was I right in my guess earlier that they might be like slightly like psychic too? But that doesn't make sense. Like the whole psychic program, like, isn't Kasumi supposed to be not Kasumi, what I'm saying. No, it is Kasumi. Isn't Kasumi like the only one from that program that survived?
明日以降もこれまで通りに動きつつ、しっかり警戒するように。私からは以上。いいか？ここからが本番だ。状況が変化したからといって、これまでに醸成した空気が崩壊しては問題だ。
Right, keep it up.
各自、自覚を持って任務に当たってほしい。特に宗方は対象を起動させる鍵として従前の効果を発揮している。最後までしっかりとやりきるように。
His special talent, is that Nirvana thing? And whatever that is that makes people laugh. What is that? What is? Oh, I don't even know. Is his special talent the recording thing? Maybe the agents are watching the recordings that he's making.
了解しました。
Man, I don't make that. I want to know.
タイ、私たちもまだ継続ですか？その。
Yeah.
もちろんよ。
It's hilarious.
面白いし。 じゃなくて、この作戦がうまくいっている限りは、今の状況を崩すべきではないわね。
Right.
クシレ、もう遅いです。
じゃあ、とりあえず解散。
解散。
Alright, everybody.
あ、宗方。
はい。何でしょうか。
今さ、あいつの目が記録した映像の解析を進めてるんだけどさ。
Oh no. So she does see, like, his videos. Great.
映像の解析？
Uh-oh.
クシレ、
Uh-oh.
もしかして、
Oh.
で注意の左目はレコーダー機能がついているんですか？
Right. The incident that was preluded the, like, assassination attempt.
あら、言ってなかったっけ？当然よ。そんな便利な機能ついてなかったら嘘でしょ。
Oh no.
なん
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
どうしたんですの、ミサエさん。顔色が優れないようですけど。
She's like, no.
だってトウコ、奴の目は見たものを記録しているんだぞ。
何ですの？
おいおい、私は一体どれだけの地帯をあいつにさらしてきたと思っているんだ。
Oh man.
しかも今日のあれもだぞ。全部脱がされてしまったんだぞ。
Yeah, that was bad.
これも任務。一時の恥は書き捨てだと思っていたのだが、深く
ミサエさん。
トウコ、私は一体どうしたら。
I honestly, like, again, I feel so bad for her. Can you imagine being in her shoes? Like, what if the roles were reversed? What if it was you? Like, I don't care who you are, what you're attracted to. Like, what if you had to, like, pretend to like somebody in order to, like, facilitate some kind of spy mission like this? And what if, like, you found out later that all the weird flirtiness things and random stuff that happened was actually recorded somewhere? And, like, other people probably had access to it already. Like, you might not be able to stop it from ever getting out.
よかったじゃないですか。
Huh?
ご自分だけそういう目に遭われて納得されるなんて、ミサエさんらしくないですわ。
Oh boy. Okay, where are you going with this, Cosma?
ちゃんと早瀬注意たちも巻き込んであげないといけませんわね。
Okay.
あらー、やっぱりあんた黒いわね。
So she's like, oh, work harder, catch the people.
トウコ、私は時々ト
Yeah,
ウコなら怖くなる。
I agree. She's cute, though.
あらあら。嫌ですわ、ミサエさん。私はミサエさんの味方ですよ。
Uh-huh. Oh, boy. You're one of those? Ah! Record. Yep. So she's one of those people.
姉ちゃん、美月先輩、近いよ、近い。
トウコ、君って怖い。
So that's like her plan. Evil. Ooh, the hangar. I love this place. The famous Shiranu in the flesh. It's not designed for high-speed, long-range engagements like American TSFs. Then again, charging headlong into dense swarms of enemies and dogfights like Soviet TSFs isn't their forte either. No, its advantage lies elsewhere, namely efficiency in close-quarters combat, probably because this Shiranui was designed to take part in hive infiltrations. That much is easy to tell. Just one glance is enough to determine whether a TSF was designed by Japanese engineers or not. Then again, they tend to feel quite similar to European TSFs.
タイプ94、94式知らぬい。帝国から国連に貸与されている第三世代戦術機。
Shiranui. Type 94s. The number refers to the year it first entered service, right? So 1994? That was earlier than the European Union's Typhoon, the EF-2000. Impressive, considering they're both third-generation TSFs. But now that I've seen the Typhoon, they look really cool!
世界初の第三世代戦術機。その後も今に至るまでマイナーアップデートは継続されているの。この機体は信用できるわ。 扱いやすいしね。
True. And like the close quarters thing is a big one. Like it's funny because like an anime that I think highlights this really well, like why the design would actually be really efficient, is Goblin Slayer. The whole first few episodes, the Goblin Slayer like talks about how like when you're going underground, you're fighting in goblin caves, like bringing big swords and stuff is not very advantageous because big long weapons actually tend to catch on the ceiling and are hard to like wield properly in close quarters. So having flashy, fast-paced or high like weapon calibers isn't great for going underground because you have that limited space. So being able to have advantageous close quarters combat, like shorter, faster blades and such, very advantageous. And the extra arms, of course, are very handy, I guess. Are you feeling okay? You've been looking kind of down for a while. She's been listless ever since I let her know about the new verses. In a place where lubricant flows like wine, deep inside a steel colossus, I wait for a sign. Right, rising like a phoenix, the leading man appears on stage. Once he fully blooms, I will reveal my charade. Okay, so lubricant flows like wine, deep in a steel colossus. So that's a TSF. I mentioned the poem could be talking about the Hangar, but Misei didn't seem that interested for some reason.
そういえばシルビオは兵士の経験があるのよね。ヨーロッパでは何に登場していたの？
That was ages ago, before the typhoon's time, actually.
その前ってことよね。ヨーロッパならば F5 系統かしら。あれはバリエーションの多い機体よね。
F5, that was the American Type 2, right? Yeah. A third generation TSF might have saved his life. Misei? Something's clearly bothering you. Would you mind telling me? Actually, never mind. I'm not doing so hot myself either. We both got our own problems to worry about. I shouldn't pry.
そうね。ごめんなさい。そろそろ行きましょうか。格納庫は広いから操作するのに時間がかかるでしょうし。
This isn't going very well.
Munakata注意。お早いお付きですね。C 整備の白縫い、先ほど終わりましたのでチェックお願いします。
ごめんなさい。後にしてもらえるかしら。
かしら？
いや、
それにその格好は。
No, shh.
すまないな。BDU に着替えていないのは別件で立ち寄ったからなんだ。
Right, right. Oh, Misei, I'm so sorry. Misei, I don't mind. Go take care of the maintenance check. There shouldn't be a problem with her checking the TSF even without wearing her BDU, but I assume she's self-conscious about being down in the skirt with me present. I should be the gentleman here. To be honest, I'd rather postpone this, but time is of the essence. I guess I should try to maximize our efficiency by moving forward with the investigation while she's finishing her maintenance check.
でも
I can take a look around by myself.
了解。総長、彼がヨーロッパから派遣されてきたシルビオ注意よ。
お話は伺っています。当基地を視察に見えたとか。ここをご覧になって何かお気づきの点がありましたらご指摘いただければ幸いです。
Will do. Got it. For now, I'll simply wander around for a bit if that's okay with you.
どうぞ歓迎します。ところで宗像注意。
何かしら。
これに見覚えはありませんか？
What?
やっぱり。
Oh, looks like a small fountain pen case.
はい、中には万年筆が入っています。見たところ貴重なもののように見受けられるので。
Is that the clue they were supposed to find?
大切にされていたんじゃないかと。
And she just happened to find it.
何しろ古風に見えて、ケースには音声感応式のロックが施されているんです。
Oh gosh.
もっとも私が見つけた時には開いてしまっていたんですが。
開いていた。それはそうね。
整備班の誰も覚えがないと言いますし、そもそもこれ注意の機体の影に落ちていたので、もしかしたらと思いまして。
ありがとう。それは確かに私のものよ。なくして困っていたの。預かってもいいかしら。
Very smooth.
もちろんです。では失礼します。
The fountain pen looks rather expensive. Good luck charm or something of the sort? Can't be something Misei uses regularly, otherwise she would have kept it in her room.
まあそのようなものよ。ああ、そうだわ。これ預かってもらえないかしら。
Why?
この格好ではそれを入れるところがないわ。
Fair. Oh, yeah, no problem. What a complete waste of time. I've taken a quick look around, but there's nothing that fits the bill. Or to be more accurate, this place is so full of good hiding spots I wasn't even sure where to start. In a place where lubricant flows like wine, deep inside a steel colossus, I wait for a sign. Rising like a phoenix that leads men to man appears on stage. Once he fully blooms, I reveal my charade. Okay, wait. Rising like a phoenix that the leading man appears on stage. Could that be the elevator that takes you up to the TSF like pilot seat, right? Like, aren't there like elevators to get up to like the ramparts up there to get to so the pilots can get in? That could be what that is. And once he fully blooms, I'll reveal my charade. Maybe it's in the cockpit of one of them, because like they open up kind of like a flower. Maybe. I don't think I'm getting this though. I'm sure the Steel Colossus is one of the TSFs here, towards the back of the hangar. The leading man could only be me, given how the poem's I'm the poem's target audience, and so it follows I'm supposed to find the third item nearby, except it's not working out that way. I should head back for the time being. Something seems to be bothering me, ever since I brought up the hangar, back at the dorms. Maybe she's figured something out? Isn't that Captain Asumi talking with Misei? What did she get here? Is there something going on?
だからそのためにも早めに確認を取るべきなんだ。
Okay. By the way, hello, gorgeous TSF. Like, you might make a fantastic thumbnail. We haven't had a TSF in the thumbnail for a while.
分かっています。別におじけづいているわけではありませんよ。そうなる理由もありませんし。顔見知りなんだ。気持ちはわかる。とにかく信頼しているぞ。
What's the matter? Did something happen?
オルランディ注意。なんでもないわ。それじゃあ宗方、よろしくね。了解。
Did you have something else to do? If you don't mind, I would be more than happy to lend you a hand. Keeping your cover intact also helps with my mission.
大丈夫よ。それより協力してくれるなら、チェックを手伝ってくれない？早く終わればその分、鍵の探索に時間を使えるわ。
Fair, but oh no. Are you sure?
どうして？
Never mind. Is she really going to go back to checks dressed like that? Her clothes are bound to get messed up, but she doesn't seem to mind. Oh well, maybe she thinks they won't get that scruffy, not to the point where other people would notice at least. She still needs to be presentable as any soldier should. I tend to overthink it when it comes to women. I'll have to reflect on what Renzo would have done in situations like this later. So, what do you need my help with?
次はそこの装甲板を止めているボルトを外して管制ユニット昇降設備の動作確認をするわ。
It's probably a good idea to make sure pilots are at least like fundamentally aware of like how their TSS work. That way, like in a crisis, they might need to make a field repair of some kind. Like they won't always have mechanics around. Can we really remove these bolts by hand? Aren't you supposed to use a compressed air wrench or a power tool?
そうなんだけどね。機材が足りないようで順番待ちをしていると1時間は優にかかるから。
Really? There's an equipment shortage in a UN base of this size? That seems rather impossible.
早めに片付けて格納庫の捜索をしましょう。
If you say so. Well, let me say part of a special unit. Maybe they have their own way of taking care of such things. Then there's a short on tools and it's a huge oversight, but in a base this big, the bureaucracy is bound to slip up here and there.
硬いな。
Let me say, really? This is your plan, Munakata? This is your plan? It sure is. I'm gonna take this moment to say YouTube didn't like last week's episode. It actually actively suppressed that episode, as in it definitely did not perform as well. It definitely did not catch people's eye. I'm getting a feeling this one's not gonna do so well either.
たいな。
Oh boy. Voice actor must have had so much fun. She can't do it, not a chance. It's too tough for a girl, even with the right torque wrench. Misai, let me help.
ありがとう。
This also would make a good thumbnail. What is it?
なんでもない。なんでもない。
You sure? What could it be? This isn't like her. Oh. I just realized I'm hugging Misai from behind. No wonder she was getting all flustered. Problem is, this is the only way we could turn the bolt together. I don't know, could you stand next to her? And to make matters worse, the control unit is too cramped for me to reposition myself. Okay, now I might understand.
じゃあ、続けましょう。
Okay. What's this feeling in my chest? My heart feels like it's aching. Not supposed to be the one feeling this emotional investment. Makes no sense. Sure, I haven't been this close to her since she pushed me down when we first met, but this isn't how it's supposed to be. It should be Misai's chest tightening in this way, not mine. I'm not a teenager for crying out loud.
手を添えてくださる？
Oh, fetch. Sure. I should tell her to give me the wrench, then I'll do it myself. Yet something compels me not to. Let's do it. How soft her body is. Dang it, Silvio, focus! I'm an intelligence operative. I know it's essential to keep calm and carry on no matter the circumstances. Yep, channel the British energy. I know, but the sweet aroma of her hair coupled with the feeling of her exquisite body pressed up against mine, I'm intoxicated. Fetch, man, who wouldn't? She's gorgeous. You could almost swear Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, descended from Mount Olympus and manifests herself here in the Far East.
オルランディ注意。あの時見せてくれたサイブリッドの力、少しだけ貸してほしいわ。力を入れてもらえない？
You can, but it's kind of difficult if you're this close. You might get injured.
あら、あの力は優しく発揮することできないの？
That's what she said, but in the unlikely event I'm not of sound mind, well, here goes nothing. Understood. I'll be gentle.
来て。
Sorry, was that too much at once?
いいの。気にしないで。もっと強く。お願い。
Hi! Hello, how are you? Having fun? I'm having fun too. Just hanging out here, just reading a good story, right? Just chill with... Yeah. Okay. Here I go. Oh god, her breasts are brushing up against my arms! No, Silvio, the bolts, not the boobs! Isai, let's finish this in one go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's so tight! Yeah, me too. Here it comes! I'm going in hard, Misai! This is more than any man can bear! I want to ravage her like a stallion in heat. If I'm not going full force, no holds barred. Between her folds of flesh, paradise awaits. Nirvana! No, someone's laughing. What's wrong? We're done with this bolt? Something else is going on? Did she think that the mechanic was a spy? Like, hey, careful! What's the matter, Misa? Did something happen downstairs? Oh, Captain Asumi and her unit on the ground level, carrying off a man who seems to be a mechanic. He must have fainted or something. Interesting. What?
いえ、なんでもないわ。そうだ。それよりさっきのペンケースを出してもらえる？
So they are trying to outroot like spies or something, it looks like. Why?
さっきは拾ってくれた彼女の手前、私のだと言ったけど。
Oh, so that is the clue, but they needed to find out who the operative was first and then like get him the clue. True, she can't talk about the mission in front of the mechanics and Captain Asumi. But if that's the case, wouldn't it have been better to pull out the maintenance check first for later? Absolutely not. It had to be done. Well, no worries. I'll hold on to this and check it in my room.
お願いね。
なあ、宗像注意。チェックは終わりましたか？
ん？ああ、問題ない。総長の整備はいつも完璧で助かっているわ。
She's a lot happier now because she I think she was worried that the mechanic that she enjoyed working with was a spy, and to find out she's not, she's like, oh, thank goodness.
ありがとうございます。
それより、さっき連れて行かれた彼は知り合い？
Yeah.
ああ、あの人は金子総長ですね。皆さんの期待を担当することはないので、2、3言葉を交わした程度です。
そう。ありがとう。
Right. There's something definitely weird going on, though. This card key looks like the one I received from the first day, but its mechanism seems to be completely different. It would bet good money it's from the Goto Institution's secret laboratory. A simple but clever setup. The fountain pen is the key to open the pen's case's hidden compartment. Now there's only one item left to find. And once I do, the path for the Beta Brid laboratory will be revealed. Huh? A new tape. Why did they even put these here? Watching me work and then making preparations based on whether I succeed or not must be quite a pain.
残念だったね、シルビオ・オルランディ君。何、二度の失敗ぐらいで無能などと悲観することはない。私も若い頃はよくミスをしたものだよ。
What? Are they nuts? They gave me the wrong tape! That's his secret. This guy makes a tape for every possible scenario. This one was to be used in case I failed, and not just that, in case I failed twice. Of all possible tapes I could get the one covering the worst case scenario. Failure is a very real possibility, but I can't say it feels nice to have this weirdo remind me.
そろそろ私の謎に気づいた頃だろう。その通り、私は全ての可能性を網羅していたのだ。
What? So this was on purpose?
そう、意図的なものだよ、シルビオ・オルランディ君。もっとも、私の秘密はそれだけではない。君が到達した解は、私の一部分を解き明かしたに過ぎないのだ。
He's absolutely just doing it live. That much is obvious. There's too many combinations. It shouldn't be humanly possible to account for every feasible outcome, unless you're listening in on me right now.
だが、君は部屋をくまなくチェックしたはずだ。まあいいさ。世の中には謎は謎のままの方が面白いことも多いのだよ、シルビオ・オルランディ君。
Right.
ともあれ、無事に3つ目の鍵を手に入れられて何よりだ。では早速、次の4行詞を伝えるとしよう。
Fine. Pardon me. Fine. Go ahead.
君が最後に探し出す鍵は、この基地内で多くの水を溜めている場所にある。
All right. 4 verses my butt. That can't be all the poetry. That can't be called poetry anymore. I don't care. Actually, it makes it far easier for me. Come to think of it, I was told the locations in the form of poetry because the informant needed to encrypt her messages. Which means there's no need for encryption anymore? That leaves 2 possibilities. Either she's sure no one is spying on her, or whoever's doing this has the means to decrypt those verses.
4つの鍵が揃えば、いよいよ研究所への道が開かれる。幸運を祈っているよ、シルビオ・オルランディ君。
I just realized though, water, bathing suit. That's all the only reason they're doing this. Water, huh? The water tanks, the water cleaning facilities. There's one more place inside the base with lots of water that I can think of. The swimming pool.
いくらなんでもこれはないだろう。
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She's doing great, though. She's doing fantastically. It's the pool. It's the pool. All right. shoot. Let's just do it. We'll go a little longer. An underground pool, lit up with a combination of artificial sunlight and fiber optic illumination. Indoors, but dazzling nevertheless. The state-of-the-art pool of a running track, too. Sort of overkill for a training facility, if you ask me. Leaving that aside.
何よ。
He's thinking ahead. I'm sorely disappointed. That's what Renzo would have said, and I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, where there are beautiful women, where's my beautiful woman in swimming suits? That's what any red-blooded male comes to a pool for, and I'm not seeing any here. But as Misei is so fond of saying, glass half full. There's nothing special about wearing a swimming suit at a pool. Regular clothing, however? Now that turns me on. Oh gosh, really? May this be the contrast, the deliberate breaking of expectations acting as proxy for how sexually liberated a woman is. Or they just didn't want to draw her in a swimming suit. Alas, I need to cut this train of thought short. Now's not the time to be thinking of my eccentric preferences. I have to focus on the mission.
シルビオの目、千葉知ってるわ。やっぱり私の水着姿。
Oh, hey, hey!
記録しておくつもりだったんでしょう。
I don't think she was supposed to let him know that she knew. I will make no apologies. This is a pool after all. Wearing a swimsuit here is the natural course of action. To put it bluntly, the only reason I'm disappointed is because I was looking forward to seeing how you'd rock that particular outfit. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for you, my friend. I need to change your mind, if it's not too late yet.
でも、嫌よ。恥ずかしいもの。
I know, right? I know. The shyness. I approve! Oh, he's just gonna fall for her even more. This virginal hesitation, the verbal show of purity. Maybe it could be something more valuable than seeing her in a swimming suit. Misei is usually so mature and bewitching, yet here she is, a red-faced, blushing maiden, all because she might have to show some skin. My gosh, I can hardly find the words to describe how arousing her innocence is. Be that as it may, these personal tastes of mine are irrelevant. Then again, I'm sure Renzo would agree with me on this. Can't possibly let things end here, or else the friend zone awaits. Curse you, friend zone! Ah, what the fetch? That's a softball? What's this doing here?
宗方、ちょっとこっちにいらっしゃい。
Get in a swimming suit!
またですか。
つべこべ言わないで来る。3、2、1、はい。
Sanich, hi! That's interesting. So Sanichi, hi. Like she said 3, 2, 1, but like all like slapped together, like Sanichi. Like she effectively smushed them all. Like it'd be San-ni-ichi, but she just kind of went Sanichi.
シルビオ、
Because ni-ichi put together sound like one word.
ちょっと席を外すわ。
Sure, no problem. By the way, I'm taking Japanese. I mentioned that before. I'm getting there. It's a lot. Holy crap, it's a lot to learn. And it's like going fast. But thankfully, I'm motivated and I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm definitely enjoying it. Like, it's overwhelming for sure, but I'm having a blast. Oh no. This actually works in my favor. Can't simply dive into the search for the key item without thinking things through first. Now I'll have some time to come up with a strategy. Man, she's taking quite a while. Could it be something urgent came up? Nope. Here she comes. Seems like I always end up in these situations when something inconvenient happens at the worst possible moment. Maybe I should give up for today?
シルビオ、
Oh no.
お待たせ。
I'm so sorry. Munakata, please! No worries. That wasn't that long. Oh! She's got good taste. I like it's even got UN on it. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. You two, please. It's a bathing suit. Misei, you changed your mind. God, those are some lovely legs. Fetch, man. Where did they even get this swimming suit? Guarantee you that's not normal. I just realized we never saw her in Altered Fable, did we? Why didn't we see her in Altered Fable at all? No, we did. We did. Just not on the beach. We didn't see her on the beach.
やっぱりプールを探索するのに水着に着替えないのは
She got so bullied into this. Good point. What a magnificent turn of events! She's radiant after worrying what felt like an eternity. The sight of is manna from heaven. And what a feast this is. Regular one-piece UN swimsuit daringly converted into a bikini. Now that's what I call true craftsmanship. She's like, oh, please.
あまりチラチラ見ないで。録画なんかしたら張り倒すわよ。
Record this and you go to the scrap heap. Aw, that was actually really cute. Got it. Misai, please forgive me. My friend's desires burn too strongly for me to do as you say, and I'm duty bound to follow them. Anyway, now you've gotten changed, let's search for...
待って。
What?
それよりもサンオイルは塗ってほしいの。
Oh, gosh. It's so... We're inside! Huh? But why?
もちろん肌を焼くために決まってるわ。
I think they're pushing it too far. I mean, he can't be that dense. Like, he's gotta be starting to feel suspicious, right? Yeah, I figured that much, Captain Obvious. What I mean is, why now? Is it gonna help with our mission?
間接的には必要。
Well, okay then. Silvio. Fortune smiles upon me. That's what Renzo would have said, and I'm in no position to disagree. I can't say I'm entirely satisfied with her explanation, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
じゃあお願いね。
Oh no. Oh no! YouTube, please! Please! Don't hurt me! Wait, face up? Are you sure? Aren't you supposed to lay face down? Even covered, her body was already enticing enough to trigger any man's base instincts, but now... Fetch, man. Holy crap.
ねえ早くして。
Fetch. Are you sure about this? Renzo, my friend, these arms are now yours. Satisfy yourself. No! Don't do that! No! Here goes nothing. Don't fetch. Holy macaroni! You okay?
平気。少し驚いただけ。そのまま続けて。
I'd just die. I would just keel over dead. Sure. Let's go with the shoulders to start out safe. This is quite sticky. Bro. YouTube, please. I beg you, don't hurt me. It's just tanning oil. Next to her arms. I think this should be enough. Talking about nerve-wracking, come to think of it, I've never put my hands on a woman's body in this way before. I may be a veritable chick magnet, but I don't usually get this intimate with my conquests. Our business tends to be over way before we can get this personal. And besides, isn't it Japanese custom not to get too physical in public? Maybe I should stop here before I put Misei in a tough spot, but maybe she'll get mad if I stop now? I mean, she's let me rub her hands all over her body despite the social conventions in place. Crap, I think I'm going crazy.
ねえ手がおるすよ。
Oh, don't ask me that. What do you mean? I thought it was done already.
そうかしら。まだ残っているんじゃない？
If I ever were in a position like this in real life, I probably wouldn't act like I've been joking saying like I would die. I don't even know. Like I'd just be like, this isn't real? Something's like up. No, I'm sure I've covered everything except the places not openly visible. Oh crap, is that where things are heading? This support mission just got danger close. If my fingers slip, I'll be recycled.
早く。
Oh no. Got it. If that's what you want me to say.
全身にお願い。
I'm so sorry. What scorching heat! Your warmth coiling around me. Paradise awaits at the end of the tunnel. Oh, here it comes. What the heck is that noise? Not assuming her band of merry men again. Jesus effing C. Could you not run it? Could they just not ruin everything just once? I thought Japanese culture had the concept of eroticism in high regard. Even if we were at risk of losing human culture, it's not exactly because we're in danger of losing it now more than ever. They should remain true to their heritage and stop cock-blocking me. Can't afford to be distracted right now. This is a battle for survival. I need to move with delicacy and surgical precision to succeed.
ありがとうシルビオ。でもこんなに悠長なことをしている場合じゃないわね。シャワーを浴びてくるわ。
I'm so sorry, you say. Munakata, you brave soldier. What? Say what? She let me go this far, only to douse me in freezing cold water at the last possible moment? Enough of the cock teasing! Silvio is dead! I am rage incarnate! Take it. I crushed a tanning oil bottle in my hand. Enough. I'm a professional. I need to keep it together. What's this? There's something inside the bottle. A portable electronic storage device. Don't tell me I just bumped into the last item. Why was it hidden inside this thing? I can't even say I'd expect things to develop in this direction. Maybe that should clue you in, you idiot. I sort of figured the key would be somewhere in the pool, so it never occurred to me to search the front desk or locker room. And as it so happens, we borrowed the bottle that said front desk. Misai solved the riddle by pure chance. I need to thank her later. If she hadn't been here with me, I would still be stumbling in search of the second item.
オルランデ注意。それは
Yeah, it's exactly what you're thinking. With this, we've solved all the riddles.
やったわね。
It's too early to celebrate. The hard part starts here. We're gonna find out who's there next time, because we're definitely stopping here. Oh, I wonder if next time's gonna be the last part. But YouTube, please don't be mean. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you're watching this, most likely this has been thrust down in the depths of the algorithm, because YouTube is not a fan of content that even starts toting the line, and it's definitely toting the line at this point. So please, if you would, leave a like. Help me not let this video get buried completely underneath the earth for time and all eternity. It'd be nice if other people got to watch this. It was genuinely fun and exciting. Oh my gosh, though, those lines, the reading, the voice acting. Thank you, whoever you are. That was a wonderful gift. But now we will have to end here. Thank you guys so much, and thank you so much to the patrons, especially who make this channel even more fun and exciting and accessible. You guys are awesome. I'm looking forward to sharing more great content with you. Even as I drown in homework and my own inadequacies at school, I'm doing my best. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate everything you guys do. I look forward to reading your comments and hearing your thoughts in the sections on Discord and on the YouTube page and everything. It's just a pleasure being able to share this all with you. Thank you so much. And until next video watching me, I've seen you next. See you there.